super big. Because it doesn't actually take that much room.
Wait. I'll be quick, I swear.
The fuck? You could have done that before we started hitting record.
It's already happening, whether you like it or not. This is the power of editing. Hello, and welcome to Plotline Hotline,
Where we review media so you don't have to.
what he said.
I'm Cole.
And I'm Christian.
And today we're going to do segments of classic Disney.
Yes.
And we're starting with one of the all-time classics, Lion King.
Yeah, sure are. I don't know.
You sounded so surprised almost.
No, we're good.
All right.
Lion King.
You start then.
You want me to start? I'm just going to give the synopsis.
Right.
This movie, yeah, it's Lion King. Mufasa, there's Simba, King, land, hyenas are bad, Scar exists, and nobody likes him because he's weak, and then he does things, tells Simba to run, and then he comes back and redeems his kingdom. I didn't miss the plot. It was just a very simple way to explain.
All you said about Mufasa was Mufasa.
Yes. That's all that needs to be said.
Technically, you don't even have to mention him.
You're right, I don't.
It's Hamlet, but with lions. And animated. With many twists here and there. And songs.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen Lion King in your life, A, I question what you're doing.
Yeah.
B, spoilers.
It's been out for a long time. So.
Go ahead.
The first two things I wrote down, I just said amazing music and amazing cast. That's it. That was the first. The sun was coming up, and I wrote those two things down.
You wrote amazing cast before you even were watching the movie.
Yes, because I know most of the cast in the movie.
Yeah, sure.
So, yeah. Music was cool because it was, I don't know, Elton John, Tim Rice, and Hans Zimmer was the one that composed it.
Yep.
So I thought that was cool. Yeah, the cast is just awesome. The first thing I wrote is the first song is very colorful. It's more colorful than everything else. Everything else was like very lush green, but it looked real. Mm-hmm. And then when I Just Want to Be King comes, you just get this splash of, color behind everything. And I was just like, this is what I miss in movies. You don't get color. Everything's just this dreary same color.
Yeah, everything's dull, grim, and sometimes you can't even see anything.
Yeah. And so I think watching this, I was like, yeah, this is awesome. And then it just brought you back to reality where it wasn't as bright, but you could tell the difference of this is a song. That was fun. Be Prepared was awesome as well. I don't have much to say about the plot. Overall, I think the plot is just, it takes each step it needs to take. Mm-hmm. I don't think it's bad at all. It also was rigged towards children. Yeah. So it stands.
It's a family movie.
Exactly. Be Prepared. There was one... No, I don't have anything to say about that. Mufasa's... Spoilers. Mufasa's death. The only thing I could think of is this the saddest death of all time?
I mean, it's pretty sad. I know I bawled like a baby while I watched it the first time.
I'm going to pose a question. I posed it to him, but I'll pose it to you. Is it the saddest death of all time?
I'm going to say no.
Okay, fair enough.
I would need to think about it, but I'm sure there's been more that I've cried at a lot.
True.
A lot harder for a lot longer. I'm pretty sure there was times where I went home after a movie, after seeing it in theaters, and it's like, he's dead!
Fair enough. Okay. It was a question that crossed my mind.
That's fair. It's up there. One of the more iconic ones.
I would say, iconic is probably a better way to use it, but that was the way I worded it. I did like the moral of the story overall. It was just simple, easy. Plot, we already talked about that. Nice balance between like this serious and comedic, even being a rigged towards families. It was good. It was
It
well
literally
balanced.
was like, we are gonna try and make everyone like this movie.
Yeah.
As much as we can.
Seriously. It's awesome. And something I don't think I've ever noticed until I was watching it this time is that everything kind of burns down at the end and then it just comes back lush. And I was like, oh.
To be fair, they don't say whether or not that's been after months or something, because all the other animals came back as well.
Yes, that's true.
I always thought that was like, it took a couple months later, all the animals were back, and Nala and Simba got busy, and now they're announcing their new child.
No, it's not even that bad. It's literally, I love the symbolic, like how, I don't know, it's very... It's kind of cool, like that rebirth. I never noticed it watching it before, because I was younger when I watched it. So
you don't watch this yearly like I do?
No, I do listen to the music a lot, but I don't watch it yearly.
I think I watch it once a year.
Yeah, Yeah, so it's been a while since I've seen this one for sure. Not that long, but longer than you. So it was nice. I don't know. That's it. Right. That is all I wrote.
My turn. All right. It's an interesting and unique and engaging intro. Like, it throws you into a song that no one's necessarily singing. It's just like almost the atmosphere of the space. And it's colorful, it's bright, and you get this very climactic beginning. And even though it's not telling you any story, it's telling you the importance of everything going on. Like, all these animals, some of which should be hunting, the other ones are all just going into the same place. Mm-hmm. Nice. The range of the voice acting is wide and filled with character understanding.
Yes.
Like, better than in some live-action movies that I've seen.
Even the side characters had enough personality that you can like them.
Yep.
Like, the hyenas.
Even though you don't get to know all their backstories necessarily, you get enough from the performance and like how the characters react and act to things that you don't necessarily need them. You understand who the character is. Now, the pretty scenery designs as well as artistic layouts for the cinematography are great, no matter how it's done. Music is well established and emphasizes the ideas and themes of the individual scenes, both the background score and the lyrical pieces.
Yes.
The scenes do occasionally move on a little too fast, I find.
I think it's because of the, like, trying to keep the attention, but...
And it's just that we don't get to really sit with some of the moments for long, but that's a very minor issue, because it only happened, like, once or twice, and I'm like, oh, that was quick.
Yeah, that's true, where it's just, like, it moved on.
Most of the time, they give everything, like, the time of day it needs.
Yeah.
It's literally only happens, like, once in a while, and it's not something, like, I was totally aware of the entire time. I was just like, we moved on past that pretty quick.
Wait, we're already done that?
Oh, yeah, his dad's dead. Oh, we're singing about Nothing Matters.
Yeah. Hakuna
Matata. We get to see many sides of the characters of note, honestly. Like, Mufasa, for instance, you see him kingly, you see him fatherly, you see him be fucking angry, you see him be soft with his son.
And he's not even...
You see him be scared right before he dies.
Yep.
Or scared for Simba. Like, you see all those layers of him, and you only have him for like 20 minutes of the
20
movie.
minutes at best.
Like, in all the other characters, you get that too, right?
That's true. I didn't even think about that, but yeah, you really do get to see all sides of Mufasa.
All of them. You get to see all of it, from Timon, from Scar.
Even Scar, yeah, Timon. I didn't really think about that.
One thing that bugged me a little bit is, okay, so you know how they're in the gorge, and Zazu's getting frantic. I gotta go get help.
Yes.
And then Scar just backhands him?
Yes.
Why the hell didn't Zazu say anything to anyone after that happened? Like, oh yeah, I was gonna go get help, and then I got knocked out when no one else was near me but Scar. Never brought up again.
I
feel like if he brought that up to the Queen, there'd be issues.
I never clued in. I don't think I noticed that.
It bothered me.
Wow.
It's bothered me for a long time.
Okay, I'm gonna have to just rewatch that one part, but he doesn't say anything about it. You're right. He says absolutely nothing. Okay.
But it presents many life lessons really well. Take responsibility for your actions.
The past can hurt, but you gotta move forward.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I will say there isn't much of a reunion for Simba and his mom, or even with Zazu after the climax.
No, they just really go to the end.
Like, I get it, shit's getting real during the climax. Like, he shows up, Scar just hit his mom, he's fucking pissed off.
Yeah.
His mom's like, "You're alive?"
Surprise!
Same thing probably for Zazu, but the only thing you get from them is a quick little thing before he, like, assumes the throne, essentially. And even Zazu just kind of bows, but there isn't, like, almost a moment to note it. Like, you just kind of see it happen.
You kind of imply that they might have had a moment, but you don't get to see the moment. Yeah.
Yeah, so those are all my notes for it, and honestly, I do really love this movie.
Yeah.
It's a classic for a reason.
Yeah, it's good. It's well casted. It's well thought out. The voice acting is just amazing in it. It's fun. It's all the characters are believable. Mm-hmm. Even being
as far as an animated
animals and being animals animated. Yeah. So it was really well done. It was fun to watch.
It was.
I had a tough time reviewing it because I was spending too much time singing along to all the songs. So
which brings a question before our ratings. Favorite song? Favorite musical number?
Out of the whole movie?
Mm-hmm.
Can't Wait to Be King. I'm sorry, it's one of my favorites.
It's that one's up there for
when
me.
I think of Lion King, I hit that one.
You hit those high notes?
Oh, I try.
Yeah. For me, that one is the same level as Be Prepared for me. Mm. I don't know. They're basically the exact opposite.
Yes.
Except they're all the same idea. I'm going to be king. I'm also going to be king.
Yeah.
Except I'm an evil king.
Yes. Be Prepared's good, but yeah, can't wait.
I don't know. It's like if you want to make like a fun villain playlist.
Yes.
I put that one.
I would too. That's just, I remember rewatching that one. It's just the colors, even for being evil, it wasn't just black and white. It was just green, like green some red and red, and then it faded out after. Oh, it's just so good. Oh, it's such a good movie.
Ratings.
I don't know if I should be like realistic or just give you what my initial thought is.
Up to you.
9.
You know, I was actually going to go with a 9 as well.
Yeah, I don't think it's quite a 10 out of 10. Like, 10 out of 10, I feel like I
don't think we'll ever really get a 10 out of 10.
No.
Because, like, honestly, no matter what we do, there's always something you can pick
always
out of the movie.
something.
And a 10 is, like, kind of comes down to just overall enjoyment. Like, for me, I would, like, from enjoyment standards, I'd give it a 10.
100%.
But when I, like, think about some of the mini issues that, like, I find over some things, I would be like, 9.
Yeah.
The things I'm picking at are
Yeah.
nitpicks.
Honestly, it's small. It's insignificant. But, yeah, 9. That's genuinely what I would give it. Good old solid 9. I like putting it on. I like listening to it. It's just fantastic. Right. I remember it being less crisp when I was a kid. We were watching it. I watched it recently again, and it was like very like all the lines because it's been remastered so many times. So it was like these crisp lines. I'm like, man, when I first watched this, it was not this clean. I swear.
On the VHS.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But Anyway.
All right, and there you have it. Our ratings for Lion King, the Disney classic, the animated version, not the live-action version.
Maybe another time.
It'll never capture the same magic. Yeah. But thank you for tuning in. We are Plotline Hotline. Follow us on the media, mainly just Instagram. Maybe more later. We're working on it.
Yeah. Don't ask.
Yeah. Please tell us if you agree, disagree. If you disagree, thanks for sticking around so long.
Yeah. Other than that, we will see you in our next one very soon.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.